Hi, I'm Aileen, and I'm so glad you could join me. Today I'm going to take you through a class that mixes resistance training and cardio intervals. We'll be using handheld weights and a bench if you have one, but don't worry if you don't have a bench. All the steps can be done on the floor, and I'll be demonstrating both. You'll need a water bottle to stay hydrated, some great fitness shoes so that you're sturdy in your shoes and on the floor. So let's get going. Take a deep breath in all the way up. Exhale, relax your shoulders, and march with your right leg. So notice, I'm marching on the floor, and you can stay on the floor and work the right leg front to back, or you can do front and back on the bench. I love using a bench because it gives you some additional intensity and it helps with positioning, but remember, you don't need to have it for this workout. Keep going, up, and I'm actually pushing into the right foot. Then march on the ground for 4, 3, then I'm gonna take a step on top. 4, 3, 2, wide march. 4, 3, 2, back together. 4, 3, then back on the floor. 4, 3, 2, up we go. Wide, and this just gives you a feel for how wide you have on that bench if you've got one. Center, back down, then open up on a big V, so 4 open, then 4 back V together, 4 wide V, so you'd be doing this on the floor, perfectly fine, back down in center, then take 2 steps up wide, 1, 2, and then down. Try that again, 1, 2, and down, or a big V double V. Then go V step, up, up, down, down. So if you're not doing this on a bench, it looks like this. On the bench, you're just getting a little bit more intensity. Then tap up, tap down. On the floor, it would look like this, just a tap. Up and down, up. So this front leg is getting a little more intensity. Pull the arms up and back. Then reach forward, reach and down, and down. Align your body. Again, you'd be on the floor just like that. It should be pretty flawless. You'll see the difference. Give me a lunge so it's up, down. As you come up, feel the stretch in the hip. Squeeze. Now this leg has a little more weight than the bottom leg. Think of it as a little bit forward. Up, then hold down, hand on the front thigh, knee in and stretch. In and stretch. Having a little elevated leg definitely makes the exercises feel different. Take a deep breath. Tuck your left leg in, hamstring stretch. Down we go. Lift. Let's add the arms. V up, V down. We'll be doing this later, hint, hint, with resistance. 2 more. Hold down right here, and then just a baby pulse. Feet together on the floor. Press. And march with the left leg. Left, left. Forward and back. So either on the ground or use the bench. Push. So start to feel like you're able to drive the legs down into the floor or on the bench. 2 more. March up for 4. March wide for 4. Back to center. Down on the ground. Then 4 open V. 1, 2, 3, 4 down in the middle. So a little quicker this time. 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back in the middle. 2 counts each. 1, 2, and down. 1 more. 1, 2. Then V step. Out, out, in, in. Either up or on the floor. more and we take the left leg on top. 3, 2, tap up and down or front back. Tap, tap. Open up the chest for this one, then reach and reach. Parallel your feet, make sure your legs are shoulder width apart, and I'm keeping it pretty still in the air. Settle, up and down. So biceps this time. Press down, up and down. Squeeze the whole lower leg and back part of the rear end for this stretch. 2 more. Hands on the thighs, just the heel. Reach and in. So order really doesn't matter as long as you get everything done. 2 more. Tuck your right leg in and press. Hamstring stretch. Down. 2 more. And then march with your right foot right here. The first segment is going to be cardio. So focus. Up, up, down, down, or front, front, back, back. That's your movement. Front, front, back, back. This is called a basic step. And you're just pushing up, lowering down, or just a front, back movement. So 4 here. 1, 2, 3. Then turn to your right. Same thing. Right foot, right foot, right foot, back on top, on top. These directional changes are fantastic for coordination. Turn to the left, left, left. Then from here, just a tap side to side to me. So instead of being on the floor, if you have your bench, you're gonna go up and down 4 times. Then turn your body to the front and do your tap up and down facing front. I'm trying to give you as much body variety to give your body a chance to acclimate to changes. Now take your to the corner. So now you're slightly corner. Front diagonal, front diagonal. Then one last change here. Take it on the floor, everybody, side, side, and make it big. That's your second step. March, right foot. This remains a march. Watch me for the first one. It's called a crosswalk. You can stay on the floor. I'll do the first one on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, on top. So if you count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. One more time. Then right here, bounce, right here, up. Biceps, powerful. So it's a mini squat. Start marching with the left leg, right here, left, left. So the whole combination, one piece at a time, we'll take it slowly. Basic step, up, up, down, down, or front, front, back. It's your whole foot on the bench, if you've got one. Turn. Back to front. Here we go. Remember, working different directions is great for brain training. Cross over. One more. Tap up towards me, or step tap sideways. So one leg is working a little harder on the up. Turn to the front. Keep going. Tap on the diagonal. Tap down. On the floor, everyone to the side. 2 more. March with the left, cross walk, side. 1, 4, 7, 8, 2, 7, 8, 3. One more. Bounce in the middle, mini squats, up, down, down. Legs about shoulder width or a little bit less. March right, 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 right. You got it. Basic step again. Right lead, front, up and down. 3. Turn to the side. 2, 3, 4. Back to center. This is your last piece of the puzzle before we pick up the weights. Side cross. Notice what we're facing. Last one. Easily go ahead and pick up your weights depending on where they are. I like to have them up in a spot that it's readily handy. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to get things going. Deep breath. Right leg's on top or on the floor. Tap in, V up. Tap in, squeeze your hands together, V down. So you have an option as you go up to your V to balance. In and down, that's the pace. In, squeeze, V up. So either your foot is on the floor or on your bench for added lift. When you come up in this position, everyone's balancing. In, squeeze your hands together, down. Again, in, squeeze your thumbs. In and down. We've got 2 more. Squeeze, lift, find your balance. If your balance is teetery, leave your bottom leg on the floor. Last one. In, up, in, and down. Biceps curls, up. So you can do either flat, stay on the ground with your leg lifted, or we can do a small lift. Lift and up. On the ground, it would look like this. And up. Little stagger position, so legs in a stagger with a little lift. This keeps the intensity up, no doubt. Soft landings, notice the soft landings. If you're up on the bench or on the floor, you want to land soft in your stagger position. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and row. So if you're on the bench, your back is in a nice long fluid position. If you're on the floor, it should be the same. This is a single arm row. 1 more set. Starting with the left arm. This is your weaker arm, so we're doing it first. 4 more. Long neck and back. From here, fly. So it goes out to the side, row up, out. So you're combining the 2 moves. Open and up. We've got 4 more to do, and then triceps bilaterally, which means both sides. So some of the exercises today are one-handed and some 2, because it trains the body differently. Last one, notice my side position right here. Hands on the waist. Kick back, so you have an option. Kick, push, kick. Now if you're on the floor, it would look like this. Tap, push. Arms and legs are doing the same thing, which makes it, as far as coordination goes, pretty easy, but it does require some balance. Soft landings. Open up the chest, elbows go to full extension. 1 more set. Lift, reach. 4 more. 2, 1. Easy march on the ground. Go ahead and set your weights down. Gently. Take a quick intensity check. See how you're feeling. Use your arms and just move. The first step we're going to learn is the same step all throughout. It is a step, tap, march, march. So let's take it slowly on the floor. Step right, tap, march back, 2, step, tap, march, march. Step, tap, march, march. Step, tap. Now, if you can, you've got a bench, bring it up. I'm not including the arms for now. This takes a little time to learn. Pick up your pace. This is called an alternating tap. Tap, march, march, step, tap. Once you get the feel of it, add the arms. This is a front approach. So let's try this in a diagonal approach. Side to side. Be careful stepping off. If you're on the ground, it looks like this. So again, very similar step. Tap, get ready. Front again, this time, kick. Kick, a little push down. Kick, kick. This is your cardio song for sure. Diagonal, same thing. Kick. Now keep an eye on your heart rate. If you have a bench and you've been on the floor, you might find that your heart rate goes up a little bit quicker, so then just transition to the floor. Back to front, knee. So same movement. Step, knee, march, march. 4 more. Last 2. Diagonal. Back stepping like I'm doing is a coordination move. So that's why be careful in your step, be deliberate in your feet, keep breathing. Oh, and smile. 2 more. All right, back to front. Go back to the tap. So let's learn one more that's a little higher intensity. It's called a repeater. Instead of 1 tap, 3 knees right here. 1, 2. Back step is the same. 1, 2. It's called a repeater. Step, knee, 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 march, march. Say it in your head. Same thing, diagonal. Step, knee, 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 march, march. March, march. March, march. We're ready to go from the beginning. Tap. 2 more. Side to side, same thing. Breathe large. Control that heart rate. Front, kick, kick. Little kick, little kick. Side to side. You ready for your knees? Remember, you don't have to. You can always do a tap. Take the knees up. Diagonal. Right, left, right foot. Repeater, front, 3 knees. March, march. Now watch this. Do the same thing on the diagonal. You can do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Give me 1 more. 1. Get ready to march. Left leg. Left. Start with the left. 4, 3. Deep breath. Do a quick check-in. How's your heart rate? Step tap. Diagonal. Cross body. Step, tap, march, march. How about the kick? Swish things away from you. Diagonal. Ready for the knees. Watch the arms. Knee, knee, knee. Diagonal. Watch opposite arms. Repeater front. 1, 2, 3. March, march. 1, 2, 3. Diagonal. 1, 2, 3. Other side. 1, 2, 3. March, left. Grab your waist, just easy. Take your time for the setup. Grab a quick drink if you need to. Left leg on top, shoulders again. This time, a little different since we did the V ups and downs. Go right, together, left. One arm is anterior, one is rear. So it's up and lift off the ground. Up, reach. Up. So this is different shoulders from the last time. We're still doing a leg lift. Lift right, lift left. Try not to swing. Make it pretty deliberate. Push. And the kick behind is absolutely in control. Up. Reach. Up. I'm aligning my shoulders. I'm looking down and making my shoulders are even. Last two. Last time I did biceps. This time a little different on the back arm. Watch the back arm. Right here. Back. Back. So we lifted into a biceps last time. This time we're working the back of the arms. Back of the arms. Stretch back. Think long arms. 4. Reach. Keep stretching the back of the shoulders. One more and we get to do our rows. One arm into the row. Waist. If you want to make this harder and you have maybe 3 pounds in your hands, you can always double your weight. This back exercise, usually we're pretty strong. Let's do a couple more and then we'll add the fly, the arm side to the row. 2 more. Ready? One side, one up. One side and up. Side and up. Pull. Last 4. Notice my back position. My head is in line with my spine, so if you look at me from the side, if you're on the floor, you should do the same thing, right? Pull. Last one. Stand up nice and tall. Turn to the side. This time we're thinking rotator, so pinkies out and in. Remember the lift on the triceps? Same thing. Lift. Elbows are away from the body. Rock forward and kick. Just a baby kick. We have 4 more. You got it. 4. I'm sweaty. That's what weight does. That's what a bench does. Center, easy arms. Open up your legs into a sumo position. Sit into your hips. Down, down. So if you have a bench, you have the option to put one leg up on the diagonal. So you get more of a stretch on the down and an up. Down. But being on the floor is perfectly fine. I'll do it this way for now. Lift. Down and lift. We have 2 more. Shoulders are up. Sumo, you go straight down. The weight is in the hips. You're not going too low. Then bring your feet together, arms out. Easy. This is called a pinky push. It's for chest work, standing chest work. Arms, tap, and open. Notice I'm leaning back, open. Pinky squeeze and up. And to support your back, your whole lower body tightens with soft knees. You have 2 more. And then 1 more full set of 8. You got this, and we go back to the sumo. And open. Squeeze your pinkies. Feel the muscles of the upper arms and chest. and open. Woo! Chest and open. Last two this time. In and open. One more. In, open, ready, down and up. Sumo, down and up. Remember, you can be in the up, one leg up position, which will give you a little inner thigh stretch on the right side. Down, lift. Just a down, weight in your heels, squeeze shoulder blades back. And lift. We've got two more, and we're holding down at the bottom. Then we'll set our weights away and finish with a little cardio. Down, hold, tap your toes. This is it, grand finale. 4, 3, you should feel it in your legs. 2, and 1. Walk out gently. Set down your weights carefully. Woo! March right. Do you remember that V step we did in the warm-up? This is called an alternating V. It's a 1, 2, 3 tap. Let's do it on the floor first. It is 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. On, it would be 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. Wide, wide, step, and tap. Again, if you're on the floor, it works well too. Last one. Turn to the side. Turn, parallel your legs, either on the floor or up. Sit and lift the chest. Equal weight in your feet. Left. Sit. Lift. Oh, I'm so sweaty. Sit. On the next one, stay seated. Stay right there. Take a deep breath in. Turn to the front. Work that lower leg. In and stretch. Hold it there. Once again, in and stretch. Hold. Lean back. Keep it on the back toe and feel the hips stretch and open. Just lean back. Tuck your back leg in. Hamstring stretch either on the floor or on the bench. And lift. One more. And right. 1, 2, 3, tap. Let's go again. Woo! 1, 2, 3, tap. One more. Hold it on this side. Step, squat, and lift. Make sure your feet are even if you're on the floor or on the bench. Just think of really sitting back in the hips. This is an amazing hip stretch. Let's do one more. Really sit back this time. Sit, then turn, back knee, in, and stretch. Maybe wiggle through the hips, in, and stretch. Tuck your back knee in, your right, and just drop away and feel the lengthening of your hip. Shoulders back. Tuck your right leg in, hamstring on the left. Raise that toe. You can turn the leg out. You can turn the leg in. Feel what your leg's feeling and go for that stretch. Wide legs. Lean to the right. Arm up, left arm. Feel that big stretch. Melt into it. Shoulders roll, other side. Big body reach, right there. Shoulder rolls, both arms up. Walk your legs in easy. Bring your hands behind you for a shoulders and chest stretch. Arms forward, wiggle out your back. One final inhale. I really hope you enjoyed all these fun moves that you can do on the bench or on the floor with your handheld weights. Great interval, I hope. Have a great day. Until next time.